Welcome to Slinging the Slang, the video podcast where we take a look at our slang, our idioms, our jargon, everything from the ridiculous and funny to the controversial. I'm Slangman David Burke, author of 30 books on popular American slang.
And I'm Monica Maudo, Director of Education for an English Language School in Southern California. And David, a lifelong lover of slang.
As am I, and that is why we are here together as your hosts. Here's our format, if you have not joined us before. So I know exactly what we're going to be talking about. I know the topic. Monica has absolutely no idea. She has no idea about what I'm going to throw at her, all my questions. And that makes it fun, exciting, and scary because we never know what Monica is going to say. If you have any questions at all, if you're a language lover, a non-native speaker of English, we want to hear from you. So tweet us at Slingin' the Slang. Ask us anything you like. And I will start by asking Monica. So, Monica, how are you? How was your week?
I'm great. It's raining. It's raining again.
It's raining again. And
again,
I know in most people's cities, that's not such a big topic. Here in Los Angeles, it's all that's on the news. We don't care about anything else right now. It's raining, and not even raining that hard. It's kind of like drizzling. But yeah, that's the big topic.
But that's where I watch more television, because it's just fun to hunker down and watch TV. So I discovered a new show. Yeah, when you discover a new show, it's like when you open a book and it nails you in the first sentence and you're in for a great ride and you just can't wait to read it. So shows are that way for me. So I just discovered this new show.
What's that?
And it hooks into what we do here on this show. So it's called Bad Sisters. It's on Apple TV, and it's filmed near Galway, Ireland. So these actors use all this Irish and UK slang. And David, I don't know if I know this is a real sensitive subject for you. I'm not sure I should bring it up, but I am anyway.
Bring it. Again, we don't know what you're going to talk about, so just go ahead and bring it.
They use to do with my name. They use the term.
My last name?
Burke.
They use Burke.
Birk, according to the closed caption, because you don't have to close caption because of my hearing. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That may have been a misspelling because it should be actually Berk, and they probably use it to mean a really handsome,
CC. So brilliant. The CC might have gotten it wrong.
And it means brilliant, handsome, charming guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Great. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Go ahead. Tell everybody what a Burke means in Ireland.
You tell them your story. How you found out about this.
Going through TSA in England, the TSA agent looked at my passport, looked up, started laughing, and said, "Okay, dear, you can go through." And I said, "Oh, no, not so fast. Why are you laughing?" "Well, you don't want to tell anyone that you're a Burke in England because it means a total and utter idiot." There you go. Now, okay.
That was the context they were using it in, by the way, David. So at least it was being used correctly.
Great. So even in Ireland, I'm a Burke. I can't, I mean, maybe I should go by the name of David. What means beautiful and charming in England? I don't know. I don't know if there's a slang word for that. Maybe, I don't know, Monica.
Let's get a tweet from England. Okay.
Yes.
Calling out all tweets from England.
Let us know.
Give us some slang.
What is complimentary in England? We definitely have to know that. In fact, you did say bad sisters. So I'm thinking, of course, in slang, did that mean bad as in they're really bad or bad as in bad? So were they actually good sisters or bad sisters? Because bad means both.
Yeah. Well, it does now.
Well, so in Bad Sisters, are we actually talking about bad, naughty sisters or actually good sisters?
They're bad. They're using it in the traditional sense of opposite of good. Yeah.
Oh, so they actually are bad.
Well, but here's the thing. They're good people. I don't want to give it away.
Good people who do bad things.
You've got to watch the show. I don't want to give it away. But they're good. They're good people, but they're good sisters. But there is a bad element. And you kind of have to use your judgment call. Some people may say, no, that's not really bad. And some other people might say, yeah, that's pretty bad. But you have to make your own decision. But it's just a wonderful, wonderful show about this very real people, and I love it. I love it. It's kind of it's drama and it's comedy.
And I love the accent, and I love the different slang too.
Yeah.
And of course, for non-native speakers, if you watch our American shows and then watch a show like this from Ireland, you'll hear a completely different accent and some different words too. And by the way, speaking of different words, how about that for a little segue?
Yeah, that's
language.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous?
I loved it.
Well, Monica, let's see how gorgeously you do with this question for you. I've got, so every day I get language trivia on my phone and I search it on the internet every day. Okay, I've got a question for you. And I'm going to be surprised if anyone out there knows the answer.
Ooh,
Monica.
I know the answer.
Okay, let's see. What is a tittle?
A tittle?
No, a tittle. T like Tom. I-T-T-L-E. A tittle.
Tittle.
Yes, a tittle. It's something you see I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you yet. But you do see it every day. I'm going to guess you see it maybe 300 times a day. That's my guess.
Is it something that you see? Is a tittle when you are looking at like comic strips and you see if they're using foul language instead of the actual foul language, they use like an asterisk.
No, that's a Grelix. That's a Grelix. That's a Grelix. Monica, we talked about that. No, a tittle is something you do see when you read. Okay, so everything seems to have a name. Everything. Even the dot over the letter I.
No.
That's a tittle.
No.
Does everybody know that? Didn't you didn't know that before?
You know what? I gotta know the origin. David, do you know the origin of that?
I'll tell you. I don't know.
That's okay.
That's a good question. I don't know. And when I read about it, I got so excited about, that's something I've got to ask Monica today. I didn't even think to look.
I just want to know if somebody, way back in, back in the day, in the old days, they're writing away with candlelight and a feather pen, and then they go, this dot needs a name.
And maybe they were writing the title of something in the pen slip there. They ran out of ink or something, and they misspelled it or whatever. You know what?
I mean, a tittle. I'm gonna call it a tittle.
And sometimes words are invented that way because there's a mistake. It's kind of like the way potato chips were invented. That was a mistake. Some potato shavings fell into some hot oil and boom, we have potato chips. Well, how did I turn the wheel to food again? I always do that. We both do. We always try to turn the wheel toward food. Okay, here's two other trivia questions for you. What is the longest word in the English language that does not contain a vowel?
Hang on.
Hanging. And for you non-native speakers out there, hang on means to wait.
I love donuts.
That's great. I never thought of that. H-M-M-M-M, M-M-M-M-M, however many M's you want. No, it's actually the word, and some teachers may have an issue with this. Rhythm, R-H-Y-T-H-M.
The Y is sometimes a vowel.
It's sometimes a vowel. Then it's considered a vowel, even though it's really not. It's very confusing. And if it's at the end of the word, then it is a vowel. Then it is. But if it's not the end of a word, then sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So there you go. Okay, finally, which word in the English language, this was fascinating, has the most meanings? 645 definitions. A three-letter word. Three-letter word. That's all you get.
It's a three-letter word.
Monica, I think your answer is running a little long. Run.
Well, maybe it's because I don't know the answer, dude.
No, I'm giving you the clue. Run. R-U-N. Run. That is the word.
Run.
So, run.
The show's had a good run. I'm going to run.
You're running on little long.
Rainwater run off. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I started looking up all the different definitions, and I started getting bleary-eyed.
It's a diverse word. Yes.
Is it though? Well, on that note, so in the news today, this was really interesting. We've talked about how slang sometimes changes definitions, and teens, millennials, Gen Zs,
absolutely, all the time,
love doing that. They change the definition. So we think we're saying one thing in slang, and we're kind of proud of that, but it's actually already been changed. All right. What does this mean to you, Monica? Because this is a surprise. And I discovered this on social media. As you know, I'm always on social media. And Zillennials and millennials and Gen Zs are always trying to either stump me or teach me something. Out of pocket. I'm out of pocket. To be out of pocket, what does that mean to you?
I'm using cash.
Oh, that's true too. Or I've lost the cash. Hey, I'm out of pocket, $10 on this meal. You owe me. Right. But what if somebody also says, I'm sorry, you can't reach me all day because I'm out of pocket? Now, what does that mean?
Oh, you can't reach me all day because I'm out of pocket. I'm out of iPhone juice.
Yes. Well, out of range. You're unavailable.
Oh.
Listen, Monica, I'll be out of pocket all day today. And so that is the newest meaning that I knew of. There's a newer one. It also means, Monica, you are acting a little out of pocket today.
You're out of sorts.
You're kind of crazy, a little wild, a little extreme. You're literally out of pocket today.
Out of pocket.
That's the newest one. And there's also a variation on one. Okay, you've heard of OMG, right? OMG. We see that all the time. And people actually say that. Well, to mean, oh my God. There's also ON, like Nancy, ONG. Have you heard that one? ONG.
Oh, no. Goodness gracious.
No. Good guess. Okay, to my surprise, it means absolutely, swear to God, it means on God. On my word.
Wait a minute, what does it mean? What?
It means on God, or absolutely, you're correct. That's right. That's right. So if you say something that a younger person, like a Zillennial or Gen Z, agrees with, they'll say, Monica, on God. Oh, no, they'll say ONG. ONG, Monica, you are right. ONG means you are right.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know. At least if a Gen Zer says that to me, I won't get offended.
No, that's right. No, you're actually quite the opposite. They're telling you that you are correct. And not only did I read that in the news today, but this is also in the news. The number one thing that's in the news, the first couple of weeks of January, New Year's resolutions and people hitting the gym. So I thought it might be kind of fun.
And Prince Harry.
Oh, he's all over the place. All over. You want some British slang?
That's a whole nother show, right?
That's a whole nother show. Oh yeah, I've been watching that really, really carefully. He hasn't said Burke yet, but we'll see if he does. Then I can give him a thing or two, give him a piece of my mind, what's left of it. So
let's get him on the show, darn it.
Oh, sure. Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, he'll be here with us next week. If you can do that, my hat's off to you.
And Megan, let's throw Megan in on it. Why not?
Hey, someday we may be able to. They'll call us and we'll be like, I don't know, we're kind of busy. We'll see. We'll see if we can squeeze you in. All right, so because of New Year's resolutions and going to the gym, I thought it might be kind of fun to talk about slang used in the gym.
Oh, okay, so gym slang.
Tweet us about your slang at Slinging the Slang. If there are any questions you have, any slang you want to share with us, we always love that. Bam, right away. Okay, we have something here.
Yay.
We have I hope I say this right. Ahmed from Egypt. Hello, Ahmed.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Ahmed. Gee, how do you say hello?
Love Egypt. I've been to Egypt. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing. It's the most stunning, magical, mysterious place, I think.
Yes. Yeah. All those adjectives.
All those adjectives. Mm-hmm. All right. So Ahmed, he wants to know this. Someone told me that I was buff, B-U-F-F. I was buff and then felt my bicep. So does that mean muscular? And where does it come from? To be buff?
Well,
That's
to
a good
be
one.
buff means to be built. You're muscular. You're buff. You're in shape. Where it comes from, I don't know. You're so big. You're buffing the walls. I have no idea the background.
Oh, I love when we kind of guess what it means, because a lot of people do. Like, a lot of times you look up the etymology or the origin of a word, and it has some really weird stuff that I think people just kind of make up because it sounds good. But no, it actually comes from the French word for beef, boeuf.
Oh, boof.
Boeuf, right? Because it means you look beefy. Oh, and we do say that. We do say beefy.
Yeah.
We say beefy and buff. And okay, can you give me 3 more adjectives for buff? Somebody who's really muscular.
In shape.
Something slangy.
Muscular.
Something slangy.
Built.
Oh, built. That's kind of slangy. That's slangy.
And
how about jacked? He is jacked. Have you heard that one?
I haven't heard that one.
He's like jacked up.
Well, wait. Okay, but I also know that. Okay, so one day this woman said to me, I made a comment about a man. I said, "Oh, he's nice looking," and she said, "Yeah, but his teeth are jacked up."
Oh, that's it. I'm so glad you said that. It depends on the context. So if somebody is jacked and you say, "Well, he is jacked," it means like a car jack. He's jacked up, but it also means messed up. His teeth are jacked up or jacked. Yeah, it depends on the context. So you got to always look at the person's face. That's a good one, Monica. And we also say pumped and swole. That's a really popular one now. Swole. Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah, I hear that a lot by the younger people.
Spell it for me. Spell it for me, David.
Like swollen, but without the N. He's swollen. No, swole. S-W.
Like swirl, like
no,
ice cream?
No, swole, like swollen. S like Sam, W-O-L-E. Swole.
Oh, swole, like swollen. Got it. I'm with you.
Swollen without the N. Swole. It sounds like
swole.
Wrong grammar.
It's kind of hard to say.
It's like the wrong past tense. But it's really, really popular. Diego from Buenos Aires. Oh, I love Buenos Aires.
Ooh, Diego.
Oh, Diego. They have this thing there called it's a croissant, but they call it half moons, medias lunas. It's amazing buttery bread thing. Oh, Diego, send me all your medias lunas. Oh yeah, what's the difference between the slang words? Oh, this is good. Ripped and shredded. Have you heard those?
Yes.
So wow, you are ripped, or you are shredded.
Ripped, meaning you are very lean and muscular. Like you can see the 6-pack. You are ripped, like no fat.
Right. But what about shredded?
Oh, well, I thought it was the same meaning as ripped.
You know what? I don't think you're wrong, but some people think that's absolutely right. One's a synonym of the other.
Like you can shred your clothes like Hulk.
Oh yeah, right. You're shredded. I always thought it meant because you could see so many lines.
Remember when he became Hulk and his clothes would rip off of his body?
Oh yeah, because he's shredding. You are shredding. Maybe that is where it comes from. Well, I always thought shredded was even more ripped than ripped. But some people think it's the same. Some people,
superlative to ripped.
That's what some people think, and that's how some people use it. We also say to be cut, to be cut up, or cut up.
Well, you know how muscles when there's no fat, they're just right there.
Oh, you mean like me? Yeah, no, sure. I see it every day.
Yeah, exactly like you, morning. David. Yes, like your 8-pack. Yes.
I've got my abs go down to my knees. Yeah. Or is that just my flesh?
You do work out a lot in the gym, David. So I'm sure you are ripped.
Don't mess with me, Monica. I'm dangerous. Sophia from Arizona.
Sophia.
I'm guessing it's nice and dry over there.
I bet.
That's what I'm kind of guessing. Oh, she says, oh, this is a good one. This is a good one, Monica. Your brain is really going to start spinning.
On me.
Okay, I've heard of bis for biceps. I like your bis. What other body parts are in slang?
But
Monica? Be good. Be good. We don't want this to be our last show ever.
This may not be too lascivious. This might. Well,
okay.
I know.
Like body parts in the gym.
Your chest.
Okay. What's
your
chest?
Rack?
Well, okay. Your rack. I'm talking about gym slang. We're talking about gym slang now. Gym. What do you call your pectoralis major muscle?
Your pecs.
Your pecs. Right.
Pecs.
And what do you call the back of your arm? Other side of your bis?
Back of the arm. Your
triceps.
Okay, your tricep, your tries.
Your tries. Oh, by the way,
how about your hammies for your hamstrings? Are they called hammies?
They're called hammies. And what about the other side of your hammies, where your quadriceps are?
Your quads.
Your quads.
Your quads.
You already said abs instead of abdominis major.
Yes, abs.
What else there? What about that lower muscle below your knee on the other side?
Your calves.
Yeah, that's your calf. And arms also. We say your guns. Show us your guns.
Right. Show us your guns. See my guns. Woo!
Good question, Sophia. I kind of forget that we do body
that's
parts.
A good question.
All these different.
Abs are also known. We've been using this term since the start of the show. Abs, six pack.
Oh, six pack. Right. And we're not talking about a drink. We're not talking about beer. We're talking about, my stomach.
Yeah, like beer cans are lined up.
That's right. Like a six pack. Yeah. Okay, we have Lena from Chile.
Ooh,
she's asking a really good question. I thought flexing meant to show off your muscles, but I hear it so often now in everyday conversation. Has the meaning changed?
Flexing. Well,
to flex.
Well, flexing in the gym does mean to flex your muscles, but outside of the gym, flexing could be that you're being flexible.
It actually kind of means the same thing as it does in the gym, but a little shorter. In the gym, it means you're showing off your muscles, but in everyday slang now, it means you're just showing off. Monica, you're really flexing with that new haircut.
Oh,
you're flexing. You're really flexing your knowledge.
Like that.
You're flexing. Yeah, it means you're showing it off. You're flexing that hairdo, that do. See? And we got Pierre from Paris. My workout partner.
Pierre from Paris.
Oh, that sounds like a TV show, doesn't it? Another radio show.
Emily in Paris, Pierre in Paris. It's the spinoff.
That's right. And we said it first, so we own the copyright. There you go.
That's right.
Sorry,
That's
Pierre.
right.
That's how it works.
Darren Star, get writing on that.
That's right. Yeah, we're all lawyered up. My workout partner always says, let's go beast mode. What does that mean? Let's go. Okay, we're going to go at this beast mode.
That means start putting on the weights. We're just going to really do a hard workout. We're going to put extra weights on there. We're going to be flexing. We're going to go for it. We're going to be sweating. We're going to be eating a big calzone after we do this workout.
See, again, you took the wheel and turned it right to food. That's why I respect you so much, Monica. And now I'm hungry. So we always talk about food. Okay. Our next episode, we are going to do food slang. Why haven't we done that yet? What's wrong with us? It's like so obvious.
Slang.
We can do food slang next. Right. Push yourself to the limit. That's going beast mode. And we also say go big or go home and no pain or no gain, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No pain, no gain. My father's favorite motto.
That's right. Well, we hope that as you continue your week, that you push yourself to the limit, that you go full on beast mode with everything that you do, that you don't sprain a bi or a try, you don't hurt yourself. What else do we hope for, Monica? What other good well wishes?
Don't pull anything.
don't. Yeah, we want you to be with us next week in full form. So we will definitely be seeing you next week, and we do want to thank you for always sharing your time with us. That's so important to us. And remember, if you're a non-native speaker and you want to learn more slang, more idioms, we got something for you. Please check out my books at slangman.com. I am Slangman David Burke, author of 30 books on popular slang.
And I'm Monica Mauro. Join us next time as we take another deep dive into the ever-growing, ever-changing world of slang.
And we will see you next week as Monica and I together will be slinging
the slang.
Hey, we did it. We've been practicing saying it at the same time. We did it. See you next week.
We did it. Yay.
Thanks. Till then.